All right, Porthcawl, UK. Now, what are we looking at here, guys? Okay, basically, we have these news anchors. Okay, of course, they're live like any typical Monday, Tuesday morning. They cut away to a live camera, and they see these UFOs come into frame right there. It looks to be about 3, possibly 4. Now, when I zoom in, when I slow it down, we can see that at least one of them, goes underwater and then accelerates. Okay, so that's point number 1. Point number 2, I think they're quite large. I don't think we're looking at bugs or birds or any type of debris or anything like that, because these live cams. I mean, you can kind of gauge the distance right there. If it was a bug or a bird or debris, I think we'd easily be able to tell, right? And you can see here, it goes underwater and then takes off, and it's illuminated. Okay, now that was another thing I found very odd. We'll go forwards and backwards here. Also, I'm going to zoom in and try to slow it down a little bit just to give you guys a good view right there. Okay, it's either bouncing off the water or it goes under, just like a USO would do. Okay, so crazy, right? Now at the end of the video here, I'm going to give you guys a daytime view of this area, and we'll look at Google Maps satellite view, so we can just gather as much info as we can to try to figure out exactly what we're looking at here. Also, the winds were very high, about 40 miles an hour that day, so could it be something caught in the wind? Possibly, but to me it looks like your classic UFO or USO, depending how you want to categorize it. I would probably call it a USO. Okay, so we'll go over to the satellite photos here. Now, at the tip of the roof right there, where that little white dot is, that's where the live cam points down out at this pier. Okay, now to the right is where the UFOs came into frame, and they entered the water to the top left. If you could think northeast, southwest, to the that would be the northwest. Okay, so here's the thing. I went and looked around. I'm looking for, is there some type of beach resort, or maybe umbrellas that flew in the water? Like, I'm just looking for any type of explanation as to what we're looking at. And as far as I can tell, there's nothing. Now, they did have about 40-mile-an-hour winds, like I mentioned earlier, so it could have been debris, but it looked like a UFO, just like famous cases like Shag Harbor, or the Omaha, or the USS Nimitz, right? The TicTac. I mean, there's a million of them, a million examples I could give of USOs, and this could possibly be another one, in my opinion. And the craft entered the water right about there, kind of like dead center in your screen, and I wonder, how deep is that water? Okay, if a craft rather truly entered, the live shot, went into the water, then it's got to be pretty deep right there. I live off the Gulf of Mexico. You can walk out half a mile and you might be waist deep, so depending on the tide. So I'm really trying to just put all this together and figure it out, and that's why I bring it to you guys, because a lot of you out there are a whole lot smarter than me. So, and we'll kind of zoom out here just to give you an idea. Again, we're in the UK, just taking a look, and okay, so we'll get to the next part of the video. Okay, so this part coming up here took a lot of effort. So you're looking at a live feed of the day live feed in the UK there, and I overlaid it. Basically, I blended it with the video that you watched earlier. So again, you're looking at the nighttime, and then I can blend it back to the daytime just to give you a good idea, as to what you're looking at. And I thought that might be a good way to figure things out. Like I showed on a satellite video earlier, the UFO comes in from the right to the left, okay, from the east to the west, and of course we're going from daytime to nighttime, and we'll zoom in like we did earlier where it enters the water right there, and do some more blending just to again try to figure this out. Like, what in the hell are we looking at? Is this something blowing in the wind? Is it space debris? I know it's not a bug, because again, if you guys have made as many videos as I have, you understand when you're looking at a bug. This is far off in the distance. It seems to be quite big. Like I said, maybe the size of a small car would be my guess. And it enters the water. So, it just can't be a bug or a bird or a plane or space debris. I truly believe it is a USO. We see tons of them around the world, lately. So look right here. I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to focus on what I'm doing and talk to you at the same time. Okay, so I'm going to zoom in right there. Okay, we'll see it enter the water. Okay, and maybe it's like skimming the surface of the water. I don't know, but it does appear to go underneath the water, in my opinion. You guys tell me what you think. And we'll do some more overlays here in a minute. But this was very difficult to get. Basically, I have to clip this out of my video and then zoom in and blend it and overlay it and then download it to bring it to you guys. So right there, just to give you an idea. I think that's a cool shot, honestly. So, if anyone out there is new, please sub to the channel, leave a comment below, hit the like button. It takes a very little effort to support us, and that's all we ask. So, but we'll get back to it here. And I did add a little filter right there because I wanted to bring out a little more of the light in this UFO. Okay, so we'll have one final look at the original video, and again, you can see the water, hitting the levee right there, and it's calm there. Again, that daytime video was from earlier today. What's today? Saturday, and this UFO sighting was about a week ago. And also another thing I'd like to note, okay, a little cliff note here. I did go to the actual YouTube channel and confirm, this is not a fake or a hoax or nothing like that. It was at the 10-minute 50-second mark on the live cam. I can leave a link below if you guys want to see it in real time, or it was on the newscast, because again, remember, the news anchors, they were reporting on the weather, the high winds and things like that, and that's when this took place. And of course, our eagle-eyed viewers out there, somebody caught it like we always do. And then I took it and I was able to zoom in, to break it down, to analyze it, to overlay, to blend, all the things that I do. Then I bring it to you guys and I get your opinion. So, okay, I'm probably going to let the video play out after we zoom in right here. Okay, again, I just want to show this one more time. You can see the waves kind of cresting in the background. And this USO, it goes under the water. I mean, just like, Fravor explained with the USS Nimitz, just like on the Omaha, kind of like Shag Harbor back in the day. Again, there's a ton of famous USO cases that we're all familiar with, okay? And this might be one of the newest ones, because here's the thing. I mean, these are like hidden gems out there, but a lot of these UFO channels, they don't want to put in the work like I've done. Obviously, it's taken me a very long time to make this video, but I think it's worth it, if we can get to the truth. And that's really what it's all about. So anyway, guys, I'm babbling. Leave a comment below. Thank you for being here. Hope you guys have a great day. Hit the like button. If you guys want to talk to me on Twitter, we're at Facebook, we're on Discord. We're absolutely everywhere. So thank you for watching.